Jabari keeps one hand on his thigh, the other resting lightly on his knee. Nia, beside him, is uncharacteristically quiet, her eyes distant as they chase the waves. The air is thick with something unsaid, something weighty. You're taking me somewhere important, aren't you?
Yes.
The SUV curves up a lush hill, and in the distance a modern, sleek structure appears. Mathari Hopkins Mental Asylum, MHMA, etched in elegant letters at the entrance. The facility is nothing like the cold institutions people imagine. It is warm, surrounded by gardens, large windows gleaming with soft light. As Nia and Jabari enter, a man seated by the large windows facing outside looks up. His features are strikingly handsome, but lined with something deeper, something heavy.
Jabari, meet Idris.
Idris grinning, his voice rich yet unpredictable. So, you're the great one she speaks of? I was once great, too, you know.
Jabari doesn't flinch. He meets Idris's gaze, steady, assessing, understanding, and says, "You still are." Then Idris gives a deep and genuine chuckle. "I like him, Nia. But do you? Really?"
Idris turns to Nia, his expression shifting, sharpening. For a brief moment, the fog in his mind clears, and his voice is hauntingly clear. "You always loved too deeply, Nia, even when I didn't deserve it. But love isn't chains. It's not a prison. You don't owe me this." Nia clenches her jaw, blinking back tears. Jabari watches her, sees the battle within her, the love, the burden.
It's not about owing, Idris. It's about who I am.
Jabari exhales. He understands now. Loving Nia means accepting all of her, even the parts that defy reason. He thought he was committed, but now it unfolds his mind like the parting of clouds. He has to embrace even her madness. As the evening falls, Nia gives Idris a bath and prepares a meal in the open air. The asylum's gardens surround them, filled with a hum of night insects and the occasional breeze rustling the trees. Idris looks cleaner, calmer, his hair neatly combed back. Jabari watches silently as Nia takes care of Idris, her hands moving with the ease of someone who has done this many times before. They eat together, laughter weaving through their conversation. As the night deepens, Nia leads Idris to his bed. She takes a chair beside him, holding his hand. Jabari softly, watching, asks, "You're staying with him through the night?"
Yes.
Jabari says nothing. He simply watches, realizing the depth of her love. Not just for him, but for the world, for the broken, for what cannot be fixed but can still be held. Later on, Nia is standing outside the asylum, the wind tugging at her hair as Jabari stands beside her, looking at her, not just at her beauty, but at her soul. Jabari calmly asks, "You want to take him home, don't you?"
Yes. I am taking him home with me.
Jabari nods, looking out at the horizon. Then, with a slow smile, he reaches for her hand. Then, "We will."